Good luck, Moss. You are next. Welcome. Unmute yourself.
Good evening, Auntie B.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm good. I'm calling from US. And
Welcome.
thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes, in my own case, I'm from Igbo. And as some other people have said,
Mm.
our culture is that our mom will come for the amogo.
Right.
But particularly in my own case, my mom died when I was 10.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hello.
yeah, my
Hello.
aunties raised
Mm.
me, but I thank God for everything and I'm grateful for everything.
Mm.
So, however, when I got married, I met my mother-in-law before she traveled to Houston, Texas, because my sister-in-law had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my Mongo Park was the only son, and the sister was the only daughter, so just two of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so my mother-in-law traveled to Houston to take care of the baby as a mobile.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, actually, when I came to United States 3 years later, I got pregnant. Then she came to my own side in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Yes, so she was I love my mother-in-law so much.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I would have a mother-in-law very nice like that because, growing up, most people has been saying, oh, my mother-in-law, mother-in-law. Everybody will be saying, oh, my Lord, who knows what kind of mother-in-law that
Yeah.
I will come across. So fortunately, I had a very, very nice mother-in-law. We related very, very close, and she's very nice too. So when she came with us, she was a very big help too.
Mm-hmm.
And she stayed, maybe as you said, she stayed almost 2 years, but it was okay by us. So we didn't bother, we didn't care. She spoke her language with my children.
Mhm. I
'Cause,
think that's actually a blessing when they
yeah,
speak the
I
language to the
loved
children.
I loved it. Even oh my God, my children, we speak Igbo fluently.
Yeah. That's one of
Yes,
the beauty of Amugo because your mother will never speak English to your children.
yes.
I think
She
that's so beautiful.
Yeah, she will be singing because she loves to sing. She will be singing all the songs they used to dance when they were young, according to her. All the songs they used to dance when she was a younger. So she there is on the floor, like, oh my, like I just thank God for her assistance because even my first daughter, though she's 25 right now, living on her own, she cried, cried, cried. I was asking myself, is it what having a baby is like? Like I couldn't sleep at all. So thank God my mother-in-law was present at the time. So she will just take the baby to her own side of the house
Hmm.
while I catch up some sleep.
Yeah.
I still have some business to, like, yeah, definitely. But however, nonetheless, I was that kind of strong when I don't know why, I don't know, it's just my own side.
So it was
I did,
positive experience for you then. Good luck,
yeah,
mom.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely.
Did
Because
you
my
carry
mom,
on speaking Igbo to them when your mother-in-law left?
they up to now, when my daughter visit me right now, she's 25. We don't speak English at all. Definitely,
That's so
I don't speak
fantastic.
English at all.
I mean, that's one of the beauties of Amugo. Your
Yes,
parents actually speaking your language to the children because, as you see, a lot of our children are losing, even in Nigeria, it's English. It's also English they are speaking. They can't speak their mother tongue, which is a shame because Africans, we think that Oyibo is superior to our language. English language is superior. But I mean, I think that's so beautiful. So that was a good experience for you. How come a woman that is so amazing gave birth to a Mongo Park?
yes. However, as we were talking about language, I love my language. I love Igbo language, so I speak Igbo. Even if without my mother-in-law, I would still like to speak Igbo. I don't speak English at all at home. As long as I'm in my house, I don't speak English at all, or except when I go out.
Right.
So yes. So with that being said, she was here when I had my first daughter. She was here when I had my second daughter, who is 23 years right now. Then she left to stay with the husband at the time. So, but when I had my son, that is 20 right now, my youngest sister came. So my younger sister helped me a lot. She stayed with me for like 5 years before she got married, and they are living in Houston, Texas right now with her mother-in-law, staying with them with her babies 8 and 10 years. But in terms of Mongo Park, you know how it is. If I come to your studio and tell my story, everybody have their own story. But if you still want to know, to be honest, I am that kind of people that just wanna get a husband because we wanna go abroad.
I didn't
Yeah,
hear you. Say that
I,
again.
I said I am those kind of people. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just being honest with you.
Yeah, that's fine. Absolutely. You
Yeah,
wanted to
that
get a husband because you wanted to go abroad.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
so you didn't really want to marry.
No, I didn't want to marry. I didn't want to be a nurse. And because I wanted to go to America, I had to change my career because I got admission to study banking and finance in Nigeria. But
Mm-hmm.
people keep saying if you do that, possibility of going to America, that chances is far. So I had to change and do nursing, which I did not want to. I didn't want to do nursing at all. So I had to do nursing. Right now, I'm a registered nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Then my Mongo Park really, really was struggling. He was making $7 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, he just traveled to Niger looking for a nurse, straight to School of Nursing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when we met, he came with a friend, his best friend, whom I would consider his best man for his year. So the best friend he would just ask the best friend, I want a wife, but I need a nurse. Take me to any school of nursing.
Mm-hmm.
So his best friend just drove him straight to school of nursing. They met one of their relatives there to recommend somebody. The lady picked me.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as we met, just first right there, we concluded that marriage is for two of us. Just
Just like
yeah,
that.
yeah, just like that.
You wanted to go to America. That's why you
By
started doing nursing school. He
by all
wanted a
means,
wife. And then you met, and first time you just agreed to marry.
right there at all costs. We
Ah,
got what we were looking for. I'm
eh?
being honest with you. We were playing games on each other, even though some people may not tell their truth. But in my own case,
Mm.
I needed to go to America at all
Why, why,
costs.
why did you want to go to America so desperately, if you don't mind me
I
asking?
have always made my mind up since I was 8 years old,
Yes.
knowing the fact that, as I said, it wasn't easy for us. Because if I come closer to you and tell you my story, you will understand also that it wasn't easier for an orphan like six.
Yes.
We are six without
Oh,
mother and child, without mother and dad.
your father wasn't alive as well.
He was alive, but he was bedridden. Like he's still same thing, like not having a father.
So you just thought that America is where you will make it. You made up your
I,
mind as
I
a child to go to America.
I knew that I would make it in America because the uncle that raised six of us was in California even up till today.
Right.
So he was sending dollars. We were raised with dollars. So
Right.
even if I didn't have a mother, I didn't have a father, because most time people will think that our parents lived abroad because
Yeah.
the way we dress, the pen we used to write, the pen I used to write my
So the uncles,
examination books.
they were nice to you. The uncle was nice to you and took care
We
of
have
you.
very, very good families in my dad's side. They raised six of us.
Hmm.
All of us are here. All of us are here. My sister is in Houston. My other sister is in Houston. My last brother is in Australia. We were just blessed.
So this your husband that came to was looking for a nurse, and you that wanted to go to America. You saw each other and you agreed to marry instantly.
Right away, he just came to look for a wife. I myself has been looking for an American husband. There was one,
Sorry for laughing, but it's the
yeah,
way you say it that you're looking for American husband.
yes,
That's what
because
you You even calculated that nursing is a sure way to find
Yes,
American husband.
yes. Yeah, because my uncle in California has already told us he wanted to bring us over to America since we were little, but he couldn't because one, he wasn't our biological father.
Right.
Secondly, he has no citizen. So since then, he has been setting up opportunities how he can
Can
bring us
bring
here.
you. Yes.
Yes. So he will tell us, do this, you can take the N class test. He will be bringing books. We will be doing everything, all sort of things, setting ourselves up in any opportunity.
Now
And
let me ask
honest,
you this, good luck, Moss. Did you like him, or was there love, or was there any discussion? Did you have a relationship before you married, or how long did it take you from when you agreed to when you actually married and went to America?
I agreed right away. He agreed right away. So because when he came to Nigeria, he only stayed 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
So that within that 30 days, we met like two times when he came to my school. He
Mm-hmm.
visited me to my school the very, very first day we met. Then
Mm-hmm.
the second day he came to my school. Then the third one was when he took me to see the parents to their
Mm-hmm.
house. That was like
Mm-hmm.
in 2 weeks. So in that second week, the third week he left. There was no
Mm-hmm.
kerewa, no
Mm-hmm.
kerewa at all, because in this time we have not been married.
Right.
So when he get back to America, he stayed like 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
came back, we finalized the marriage.
Hmm.
So after the marriage, then he traveled back again while I was in second year in School of Nursing. He
Mm-hmm.
wanted me to end everything. According to him, he wanted me to end everything. Let's japa. When I
Mm-hmm.
get to America, I will finish. Then my family said no, they don't know this kind of japa in second year. They just want to make sure I finished, at least finished, graduate from nursing school, then move to America. Then I can move on instead of going to America to continue. Who knows if I will get pregnant and stop right there.
Right.
Yeah, so I waited for 1 year to get my other, finish the program.
Nursing school. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, before I traveled over there. But however, I did not like my Mongo Park. If you give me every other man, I would pick every other man before I pick my Mongo Park.
So you mean you married somebody you didn't like just because
Yes,
of your desperation to go to America?
yes. If you want, if you are the people that like honesty.
So did you think you were being fair to yourself, or you just didn't care? You just wanted to go to America?
Yes, I did not care because I've made up my mind and I've been praying to, how, God, I want to go to America. So any boss that is going to America, I will see it as opportunity. What am I waiting for?
He said,
Just
any
get
boss,
it. Yeah,
any downfall that is going to America, you are entering
yes,
it.
just get it. And when I see it, I just see it as, who knows, the opportunity God brings. When I say, God, can you please give me, a lemon juice? If He gives me a lemon, what am I waiting for? I will squeeze it
Did he
to make
like
a.
you? Did the guy like you?
I don't believe He loves me. Never. I
Right.
don't.
So he
As I was.
wanted a nurse.
Yes.
This is, you can make a movie from your story. Good luck. He
Yeah. I don't.
wanted a nurse. You say you don't think he likes you. You wanted America, and you didn't
Yes.
even like him, but
And
you
that's.
married him just to get to America.
Yes, and that's why I told you that we were playing games
Both of
on
you were
each
deceiving each
other.
other,
Yes,
basically.
we were playing games on each
Ah.
other, and we got what we needed. We definitely, definitely we got what we deserved.
How
Even at
long
this
did the
point,
marriage last?
actually, the marriage lasted longer because when I got here, even though I did not like him, I
Mm.
wasn't just coming to scatter the whole thing. I knew I didn't like him. So I wasn't just coming when I get there, we scatter. We lasted for 10 years.
Why didn't you like him? Was he not handsome, or is just not your spec, or why didn't you?
Yeah.
There's nothing about him you like his personality. Was he not kind, or why didn't you
First,
like him? Why do you think you didn't like him?
yeah, first of all, he wasn't my spec. Secondly, if I like education for somebody that does, I try my best not to disrespect anybody, but I'm just letting you know that if I love education, somebody doesn't have high school diploma. Actually, I wasn't just very comfortable with such people. No,
Okay,
he
so
was
he was not educated.
equally yoked,
He was
equally
not
yoked.
educated.
Yes, so yes. And
Okay.
thirdly, if I'm just fresh lady, 23, 24 years, you want me to get married to a guy that has three children, even though nothing wrong with that, but if it's not what I want, of course, it's not what I want.
Was he married before?
He wasn't married before, but he has three children from three different women. Like it just wasn't what I will like to pick if I.
But he told you about this that he had three children from three different women.
Yes, he
Hmm.
was honest with me and he was transparent with me. Only that at the end of the day, I agreed to the whole thing.
Were you
But
honest with him as well about not liking him
no, I
and that
didn't.
he's not your spec?
No, I did. I wasn't. I didn't tell him he wasn't my spec at that time.
Hmm.
Yes, but when we got here, things were we stayed like 6 months.
Hmm.
Okay, after 6 months, then we get into conflict, one sort of problem or the other, lingering, getting worse. And he was the worst Mongo Park I have ever met. Like he was, I wouldn't wish my worst enemy such husband.
You've been using that word Mongo Park since you started
Yeah,
describing him.
you
I'm
know,
wondering, why do you say it's Mongo Park? What kind of what did he what is it in his character or in the marriage that made you give him the name? Because that Mongo Park, we know what it means on this platform.
oh, okay, yeah, and that's why I use it, Auntie B.
Mm,
That's why I use it. And as you can see, I just told you that I will not recommend him to my worst enemy. This also will let you know to understand why I'm saying that too.
right.
Yes, because he tried to control me in every way, Auntie B. It was terrible, Auntie B.
Hmm,
Auntie B was terrible.
hmm.
Beating, collecting my.
Physical.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. I remember I told you one time, if you remember, I had to call the police. Like, call the police. Sometimes, oh, when will I? But the point is that I have forgotten all these things, putting them behind me, do the work, so I will heal to come
In
to a better.
hindsight now, yeah, because I mean your story is so interesting. I wish I can listen to the whole thing, but because of time, we've already
I
done two
know
hours.
that's
Your
true.
story is really interesting, but in hindsight, yeah, before I let you go, thank you for being honest and for sharing. It's very rare to see people who are dishonest and who can be accountable. Because you said it, for him, for you, just seeing that man with all the baggage he had, you didn't care because all you saw was Danfo that was going to America and you go on it. So
Yes,
I appreciate you for being honest and telling us, because some people will spin the story to make themselves look like they're angels and all that. But I wanted to ask you this, good luck, Moz. In hindsight, do you think what you did, or if you had, would you do it again? What you did in terms of marrying somebody like that because of America?
and to be, it's still my choice though, because I won't lie to you, because it's still my choice. And if you ask me, and to be, I will still tell you that I will say yes, because really, getting married, remember, some people don't get married because they love somebody. Some people get married because of their own reasons. Some people get married because somebody has money. They don't love it. Somebody has money. Some people get married because somebody can do good, very good things on bed. They can handle it.
Did you make the money in America? Did you became a nurse in America? Did you make the money and did you share the money with him? Because remember you said you wanted to marry a nurse.
Yes, I did not marry. I did not do the job, and that's where he got
Okay,
upset.
because you said you didn't want to be a nurse, so you refused to do the job of nursing when you
Yes,
got to America.
even yes, I did not do the job of as a nursing, but we were doing business. But he
Ah.
he wanted me to do nursing. I worked in other sectors, in
I
the
thought you
beginning.
would tell me because you are older and wiser now that you won't do it again. But you say you will do it again.
Yes, because
So
I, Auntie B, because I still want to. There is nothing that will make me to stay in Nigeria.
ah,
Period.
so
I've made up my mind.
you will
Yes, I've
marry
made
somebody
up
you
my.
don't like because you
Yes,
don't want to stay in Nigeria.
even as I'm staying right here, right now, the marriage has ended 10 years ago. I have been living on my own for 15 years now. I raised all my children because he left everybody and he just left everybody, forgot everybody, abandoned everybody without a dime. But I raised my children for these 15 years. They are now graduates, as I told you. They are living on their own. My second
Mm.
daughter is in Boston, as I told you before. She is working at the seaport in Massachusetts, Boston. My Joss, I know. I'm so happy he is not in my life because he tried to control me in every way. He tried to, we put everything in, when you say our money is our money, he want us to put everything in joint account. Then he will take everything, take everything for me to ask him money for pad, money for milk. I'm not that kind of person, neither. And
So you are telling me, good luck more, that it was worth it. This
of
marriage
course,
was America was worth this marriage.
for me,
And you're speaking like a Christian. The
I,
way you
I
are
am a,
talking.
I am a Christian, but I don't want to stay in Nigeria. I will not
Yeah, I
stay in.
understand that. But if you're a
Okay,
Christian, you need to believe that God has a plan for your life.
this may be the plan God has for me too.
No, my dear, I don't think it was the plan. I think you were the one that orchestrated this one by yourself. And that is why I'm not trying to sound judgmental, but it seems like both of you wanted to use each other.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
You went to nursing school you didn't want because all you wanted is America. He wanted a nurse. He came and married you. And according to your story, even the nursing said you go to America, you refused to do nursing.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure
I don't
Wahala
want to do
started from
nothing.
that.
Yeah, to be honest, if I have to do it again, I would do it again. I would do it
Yeah.
again. Even
Okay.
right now, I am a realtor. I have properties. Yes, my life
I
is better.
understand that. I understand, but I don't think if we have our own plans, I asked you, because you sounded like a Christian because of some of the things you said. When we believe as a believer, one of the things it means to be a believer is to have absolute trust in God's plan for your life. And let me tell you something. If God wanted you to go to America, my darling, you would have still gone to America in your lifetime, and you didn't need to marry a man that you could not stand.
God wants me to come to America, and that is why I am in America, because I believe that God has control for everything.
Yeah, I'm sure
Everything
God
has been.
wanted you to go to America,
That's
but
why I'm here. If He doesn't want me to be here, I will not be here, as you said. So I'm
yeah.
here in America. I'm enjoying America. I have nothing to
So
regret.
America is worth it. You say
Of
America is
course,
worth it.
of course. What am I losing? Right now, I'm living in my own house. I'm not paying
Mhm.
rent. This is my own house, paid off. I have other houses. I am a landlady. Oh my! What am I just? I don't need him. My life is better off without him, as I told him. He knows that too. His life is better off without me. He's now married. I think happily married. We still meet each other on the way. We discuss. We say hello when we meet each other. We are not like that
Okay.
strong enemies to each other. He
Mhm.
has his new home now, happy.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
at this, as we speak, I have met my own spec.
Oh, you have.
Yeah. And TV, I have met this,
Miss
like,
Ma,
oh
I
my
beg, no
God.
make me laugh. You met your spec.
Yes.
Ha. Okay. Oh. In
Everything.
America.
I, and TV, it is not in America, and I'm being, this Japan also.
You are going to Nigeria to marry your spec.
Yeah, my
Ah,
spec.
Jesu. Hey, I'm
So
holding my breath.
yeah, my story is just a long story, but it is what it is. It
Yeah.
is what it
Okay.
is.
Thank
He
you.
is he
Thank you for
is in a
sharing.
good place, and I
Mm,
am in a good place. I thank
mm,
God for everything. Everybody,
mm.
life is not a one size fits all. Everybody
It's
has their
true.
own journey. So
Yeah.
I went through hell with him,
You need to come to
but
talk to
I
us
thank
about
God.
this your
Going
spec. Miss Mom, we need to talk about this your spec, oh,
Yeah, you're
because this
right.
one you're laughing keke now. Remember, you saw your husband, you thought it's America, as you were seeing him, his American flag. Let them not come and do the same thing to you. You better come back and come
You're
and share
right.
your story.
Yeah, yeah, you are right, Auntie B. But I know my Mongo Park have taught me, because everything I went with him, I had to go through do the work, through forgiveness. So I learned forgiveness. So release everything. It's been more than 15 years.
Has he
I've
forgiven
been
you?
Yeah, yes, I think so. But even if he hasn't, it's not my job. My own is, the forgiveness is for me to liberate my own self. So I have released all
So
energy, all negative energy. I've
yeah,
forgiven
that's
him and
really
I've
good.
forgiven myself.
Right.
Whatever that happens, I count it all like what we have to go through in life to be where we are now. And I thank
Yeah,
God for where I am now. And I thank God for him too,
yeah,
because he
yeah,
took me to places where I couldn't have gone by
yeah.
myself.
And
Because
you
he,
said that, hold on, Miss Ma, I'm not going to let you go now because I've given you over
okay,
20 minutes to
okay.
talk. Your spec, this your spec that you say you are, I see the way you're laughing keke now because you're in love. You know when a woman is in love, she'll be laughing at this small spoiler.
Auntie
Any
B, you
smart
are
thing.
right.
Any
Auntie B,
smart
you are
thing is
right.
funny now. The other time you were talking my Mongo Park, my Mongo Park. Now you're laughing keke.
Yeah,
Good luck, Moss. Where is this Mongo Park? Where is this? Where is this your king, your new
yeah, my
bro?
spec, right? And to be
Where is it?
what happened and to be what happened was I didn't know we would fall in love. I just went to help him.
We're in Nigeria,
Yes, I went to assist him.
so it's in
I
Nigeria.
didn't just go looking for love. I was like trying, for example, I trying to help Auntie B. Before you know it, Auntie B and I will become best friends all of a
Right.
sudden. That's what happened. I was just trying to assist him, being my best friend, the best human being I have ever known.
Mm,
If one word is just kindness to describe him. But
mm.
if, yeah, I wasn't looking for love. I was just
Love found you when you were not looking.
Yes, Auntie B, that's
Hey,
what
God is
happened.
good.
Yeah, that's
Hallelujah.
what happened. Even he was surprised. I was surprised. I didn't know it would happen this way. So that's
Mm.
where we found
And he
ourselves.
can see you and see America.
Yes, that
Okay. So
that
you have to go and marry him and bring him now, right?
yes. But
You know you don't like
I have
Nigeria. You say
already
you,
married him, Auntie B,
hey,
and so I've,
whoa, you've married. You didn't tell us. Good luck, Moss. Congratulations. Over the fan, please clap for her. Oh. This is a woman
Auntie
that's taking
B,
her destiny into her own hands. She is not
yeah,
waiting on anybody. She say,
Auntie B,
I'm the architect of my own life. You married
yes.
him already.
Yeah, I went 2022, to handle the thing. Like, and
Eh?
to be, I'm in a good place. Life is with me, us. Like
Wow. So you're just waiting for, have
everything
you
is
filed for him?
unfolding. Huh?
You filed for him to come?
Yes, it's in process. When he got here, you will know.
Okay. Thank you very much for
All
sharing.
is well. All is
Amen.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
anyone,
much.
TV.
All
Thank you. I'm
right, Miss
sorry.
Ma. God
And thank
bless
you for
you.
what you do.
Amen. Thank you, my darling. Thank you
You're welcome.
for
Bye bye.
sharing. Bye. Oh my God. You see these live shows, eh? They just take turn that you never ever. In fact, but no, I don't can't wait to talk now again. Now, Umugo matter now will talk before you know. Matter don't change you. The matter don't enter another corner when we no expect to.
Oh my
Egbami.
God.
Eh? From
Auntie B.
Omugo, no, she said that her mother-in-law, the experience was so nice. The woman is nice, took
Oh
care of
my,
her. And I
oh
said,
my
how can
God.
a mother that is so nice have a Mongo Park? Because she can't say my mother, my Mongo Park.
Oh,
Oroba
Auntie
tusile.
B. Auntie
Enu mi
B.
oka.
Oh,
My mouth no
Auntie
fit.
B.
He said, I'm just looking for any vehicle that is going to America. I said, I saw him. All I can see is America, 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 America.
Oh my God, Auntie B. This is why I love your show. I don't laugh tire
My
today.
show is
Hey.
super story. You can never predict how they
Auntie
turn out.
B.
Mm.
I actually they work now. Even I let them fire me for laughter. They come London, come meet you.
You dey laugh for work, but no laugh for work. Oh. Miss Man no even send anybody. He said I didn't even like him. I wanted to come to America.
Oh God. I beg, I don't open mouth for that my sister. I wish her good
Talk of
luck.
Amugo. Talk of
Yeah,
because
I
that
wish
her
her good
story, I'm
luck.
still,
God bless her. And
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it.
yeah, so everybody
You
with
know
their
where she where
own
when she
destiny.
was talking the story, you know, and they listen, but the one that really dazzled me was when I asked her, "Babe, would you do it again?" She said yes.
Ah, to me, that's why I say make I no go that side. May you take and do
I said,
another
"Go do it
topic on
again." She
it
said,
so
America
because
is worth it.
laughter full that matter.
Now somebody will really like America be this woman. She loves
Ah,
America. He says it's
who
worth
no
it.
go come America? If Sakpa handle you for Nigeria, you go jackpot by fire by force.